Hey, welcome back. Oh my gosh, Virgo, I am so sorry. I completely forgot about Virgos. Please forgive me. I woke up this morning like, wait a minute, did I ever do the Virgo reading? And I'm like, I don't think I did. So, Virgos, please forgive me. I am so sorry that I forgot about you. Um, Wow, like I never do that. So I am so sorry, Virgo. So let's get this popping for you. This and I had done just a general reading for um August. I had started doing like the Lionsgate portal or whatever. Please forgive me though. Oh my gosh, Virgo. So let me just get into this. It's early. Like soon as I got up this morning, I was like, oh my God, you did not do Virgo. You just chilling, like da 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 da. Da. You know, like it's not a lot of people that be on my channel, but the few little Virgos that do, like shit, let me put y'all together. I'm so sorry. So this is for Virgo. Again, Virgo, I am so sorry I forgot you guys. I love Virgos. I actually am a Virgo in Vedic astrology, so please forgive me. It was not intentional. All right, so I'm just using like the soul cards. I've got career and money here, relationship, and I got my Venus love cards and sex cards. Just depends on what comes out. So hold on, let me get these out the way. All right, it's early. It's early. Let me get this done before the house wakes up. Figure out what we eating today. I gotta go to the gym today. Get ready for the work week, Virgo. Alright, so here we go. Virgo. Messages for the sign of Virgo. What messages do we have for the sign of Virgo? Oh, Virgo, don't start. We got lack and doubts already. Hopefully this is something you've overcome or you're overcoming. Wait a minute, something flipped over. Okay, good. Messages for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, you was the first thing on my mind this morning. Okay. Alright, one more for Virgo. Let's see, we can put a handle on what's happening. Well, two more came out. So, alright. Give me a second here, Virgo. Let me get all these out here and see what is what. Okay. So we got nurture, compassion. We got action. Action, courage, beginnings. We got lack and doubts. Present, abundant, and gratitude. Let me just do it like this. We got spy, watching, inspecting. Forgive me, Virgo, if you keep hearing me pop my gum. That is a horrible, that is a terrible habit that I have. I do pop my gum. Forgive me. It's like a comfort. I get up in the morning, wash my face, brush my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Do my little shower, whatever, all that stuff. And then after I drink coffee, I have to put gum in my mouth because the aftertaste is like disgusting. But I love coffee. So I have a bad habit of popping gum. So please forgive me if I was doing it while I was shuffling. It was irritating. Okay, we got confusion, Neptune, and illusions. I try to be conscious of that and not do it. And like chewing gum helps me focus sometimes too. Self-love, creation, intentions. Masculine. So I'm probably talking to a masculine Virgo, a male Virgo, or could be a female with very masculine energy. Remember, awakening. Somebody is recalling something. Regret, repression. Okay. Facade, beliefs. Fulfillment, wish. Reunion, soul ties. Comfort zone, comfort zone, south node, clinging. Growth, summer. Seeds, spring. And then we got control tactics. Okay, so give me 1 second, Virgo. So I know I'm probably talking to a masculine. So honestly, just right off the rip, I really feel like Virgo, you've learned, I don't know, you've learned a lesson about something, which is good. I feel like you kind of, I don't know, you came into, I don't know. Let me see. Hold on before I say that. Okay, so this is not you, Virgo, it's someone else. But there's someone that learned a lesson about their behaviors. Like, I feel like there's a masculine energy who was operating in a way of being, a way of thinking that you're used to, either in business, relationships, family. There's something that someone was used to doing or a way of being, okay? Because that's where the comfort zone, South Node clinging card comes from. This is usually a card that talks about, you know, clinging to your comfort zone behaviors. But in the South Node, and I explained this in other readings, I want to say I might have explained it more in depth in the Aries reading. Everybody has a natal chart, a birth chart, which kind of maps out your quote unquote destiny, right? So the South Node zodiac sign that you were born under is typically where you're going to receive all your karma from. It's going to be where a lot of your life lessons come from. It's going to be where a lot of ancestral trauma is going to come in at when you're born, that you may, you know, have the opportunity to kind of fix or, you know, just turn that dynamic around for your family or your bloodline. A lot of times our South Node zodiac sign, it kind of gets us in trouble. This is usually where we start out at the beginning of life. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, you have a South Node in Aries, and you have a North Node in Libra. Okay, and so a lot of times when you walk out your life in your South Node, but a lot of the lessons that you're here to learn are going to be out of your Aries behaviors. Okay, and what happens is if you learn from them, okay, and that's a big IF, because most people do not learn from their mistakes. They just don't, you know, and they carry on from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. But if you learn from a lot of your mistakes, you clear out some karma. You can even clear out ancestral trauma and DNA damage for your entire bloodline if you learn the karmic lessons you're here to learn, right? And erase some of those negative patterns that you were born into, okay? Once you can do that, you move away from your South Node zodiac. So now, in the example I gave, you're moving away from your Aries characteristics. Even if you were born under the sign of Aries, the more shadow aspects or the negative aspects of Aries will not keep taking you down through there. And one of the aspects or shadow sides of an Aries can be impulsivity. Just do things, you know what I'm saying, without stopping to think. A lot of Aries are they're action oriented, passion driven. You know, a lot of Aries, they're not talkers, they're doers. They don't want to talk, they want to just do. And sometimes Aries can get bored quickly because we like action. I'm an Aries, so we like fast movement. But see, sometimes that's needed. But then there's many times where that can get you into trouble. Being impulsive, you have to stop and think. You know what I'm saying? Slow yourself down. Balance when to take action and when not to take action. Like when you learn that, you move away from that. So until you do, a lot of your impulsive actions, just going with the same example, can get you into trouble. You know what I'm saying? Then you rack up karma for yourself. Now you got to go through that situation. You know what I'm saying? But when you get tired of doing that, you kind of start working your way up. Okay. The top is your North Node, which is the crown, the ultimate path of your destiny. So in the example I gave, I said Libra as a North Node. So now you're moving to your North Node because you've conquered your South Node behaviors, okay? And so usually, Libra represents a lot, but it represents justice, it represents fairness, it represents victory, karma as well, you know what I'm saying? So when you're in your North Node, your path is a little bit more smoother, okay? Because you're not in your comfort zone. You had a chance to step outside of your comfort zone and you moved from your South Node, your hellish kind of behaviors, up into your more destined path like fated behaviors, and things that are on that path, that things that you need are already on that path. So life tends to not be such a big struggle when you start living in your North Node on your natal chart, not your South Node. So we got a Virgo here, or somebody you were dealing with, that were, still in their South Node behaviors, clinging to what was familiar, clinging to what they know, treating people the way that they know. Let's say somebody was extra manipulative. For whatever reason, being manipulative to people worked for you in the past. You know what I'm saying? Maybe being a liar worked for you in the past. Maybe, telling half truths. And I'm just giving examples. I don't know if this is what happened with you, Virgo, but something happened out of just you moving in a way that you're used to moving, okay? And either you came upon someone or a situation where that did not work, okay? And I feel like whatever you do or you did, Virgo, or whatever this person did to you, Virgo, they purposely did it to cause confusion and illusions, okay? Because again, this is what they're used to doing. Someone was wearing a mask, being fake, being false, pretending to be something that they're not. Someone was very controlling. They were trying to use control tactics on you because maybe someone is insecure. I feel like they're with this lack and doubt card. There's someone that's very insecure. And so this is what they do in situations or with people to gain control and feel secure. But that security is not real. It's not real, okay? Because you have to manipulate to get that feeling. You're only giving yourself a feeling, but it's actually not real. You're not a secure person. And so someone does things to people or in situations that gives them that sense of control because it's them that, has the lack in the self-doubt, okay? So somebody, Virgo, either you or somebody else tried it in a situation or with someone, something they're used to doing, and it didn't work this time, and I got regret and repression. I feel like it's more regret. And I feel like it's kind of repression too, because, someone's not being honest with themselves. Someone's out here faking the funk, like, hey, I'm this, I'm that, I'm doing this, but it's none of those things. It's none of those things. It's all an illusion. It's confusion, and somebody's mask has fallen off or is getting ready to. Okay, a situation pulled somebody's mask off, or a person, is getting ready to. Like, if this is a relationship situation, a person, somebody tried it on somebody and the other person was like, yeah, no, this ain't that. And somebody got their face cracked, you know what I'm saying? But the reason, Virgo, you're acting like this, or you were, or this person was acting like that towards you, is because this is what they've always done to mask their own insecurities. This is how they were able to control people instead of truly being a secure person within themselves. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could use material items as a facade for their self worth. And that's not good either, because let's take away your family, take away your spouse, your kids, you know what I'm saying? Take away your social circle, take away your job, your career, whatever you do for a living, however you make money. Take away your whatever makes you think makes you feel important. That's tangible. Remove all those things, because money comes and goes. We can have jobs and careers today and then they be gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? People die every day. We can have people right next to us and boom, they're gone. So, you know what I'm saying? Kids grow up, they leave. Like, take away all the titles that you play every day. Mom, dad, co-worker or employee somewhere, business owner, CEO, best friend, boo, whatever titles you carry every day. Take all that away, Virgo. Or this person needs to take all that away. Who are you? Who are you without these things? Most people have no clue. Most people, if they lose their jobs or their careers, they're going to fold. People commit suicide because their careers or their businesses have ended. They don't feel like they have nothing else. Who am I without these things? You feel what I'm saying? Maybe you have a certain type of craft or ability. You know what I'm saying? What if something happened and I couldn't read tarot no more? Who am I? I still know who I am. This is just extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is that example too. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to just be real. It's time for somebody to get real, and I feel like somebody may have done that, or they're moving in that direction with this spring and planting seeds. Okay, to maybe be more authentic. Someone is being brave, because I got action, courage, Jupiter, beginnings. Someone is thinking, okay, of being brave and just being who they are. Being honest about their insecurities, or being honest about what makes them uncomfortable, or whatever the case may be. But that beginning to stop controlling situations and people, just that whole facade, the walking around with a mask on, like, somebody is tired of that, and they realize whatever this last situation was, relationship, business deal, whatever happened, I mean, this shit, it blew up in your face, Virgo, or it blew up in somebody else's face, of trying to control and be something that they're not. Okay? So somebody has to admit, okay, this is not me, it's never been me, and this is not always going to work on people. This is not always going to work in business or in these type of situations, because this one cost me too much, or it's about to cost me, or I see myself going into a space where this is going to cost me too much to act like this. So somebody's trying to grow up. Someone is remembering and having an awakening, okay, to nurture themselves, be more compassionate to themselves, or be more compassionate and nurturing to others, okay? Stop all of this right here, okay? And be more nurturing and compassionate towards other people, okay? Being tough, being manipulative, being mean and cruel, like, that's not the way to go. For some reason, somebody thought that was the business, but that's not the way to go. So somebody's remembering, having an awakening, self-love, creation, intention. Someone's creating new intentions, which is how these new seeds are being planted. And keep going, Virgo. If this is you or the other person, they need to definitely keep going, because there's definitely going to be growth out of this new way of thinking, or this new revelation that you have about yourself. Okay? That I need to chill out, because I done did this at the wrong time now, and this was really important to me, or it is important to me, and I'm messing it up, or whatever. So I got reunion and soul ties. Okay, I honestly don't. This may be a relationship trying to come back together. Somebody could have kind of sabotaged a relationship, a marriage, trying to be controlling and fake. I don't know. But this was ringing louder to me as this is more of a reunion with self. Okay, coming back into union with self, present, abundant gratitude, being okay with being who you are, speaking your truth, saying, hey, this ain't that. I'm not like this. I don't like this. I don't believe this. I do believe in this. I am in love with this person. I'm not in love with you anymore. I do want this business, but I think we should do it this way. Or I do not want to do this business venture anymore. This is not working. Blah, blah, blah. Like somebody's ready to just speak their truth and just be themselves. Okay. So this is like a reunion with yourself. Okay. Which is where you find wish fulfillment. Okay. Somebody's solution here is simple. Just be yourself. That's it. Be yourself, and whatever this stuff was that cut this out. Like it's time for somebody to kind of grow up with this grow summer card. It's time for somebody to grow up past this kind of stuff. This doesn't work anymore. Like this season for this kind of stuff is dead. So you got to find a new way to do things. And we got spy, watching, inspecting. So I don't know if this is you, Virgo, but people watching you, they see you're changing, or they see something has happened with you. Or in this example of this reunion and soul tie, you could be watching someone, Virgo, or someone's watching you, Virgo, because they might want you back, or they may want to rekindle something, or they may want to repair a friendship or something to that effect. But someone is watching you or thinking of you, or you're watching them and thinking of them while you're having this internal transformation. Okay? But what I want you to ask yourself, Virgo, is if you, whatever it makes you feel important today, write that down. The fact that I'm a mother, I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm a daughter, I work here, I own this place, I own that place, I'm in this club, this organization, whatever. And I want you to erase, draw a line through each thing that you put on there that made yourself feel important. And then once you cross everything out, cross out being a mother, a father, a CEO, a best friend, a community organizer, a leader of this, and whatever. Cross all those things out. Then I want you to ask yourself, who am I? Who am I without all these things? Because if you don't know that answer, Virgo, if you should ever lose this person, this business, this job, these friends, these family connections, this organization, if you should lose these things out of your control, shit happens, life happens, you are not going to do well. Depression, suicide, people get into doing more illegal things, so they get desperate. Like, as far as, you just want to know you're solid in your being regardless. No matter who's there, who's not there, what you have, what you don't have. If you should lose everything today, you still understand who you are. If you can't answer that, that might be a red flag for you to work on some things, okay? Because nothing in life is promised, okay? Look how many people we thought would be here with us at this point in our lives, and they're not. Whether they're deceased or that we had to part from them for whatever reason. Look how many jobs or business deals you thought you would have for a long time, and they're no longer there. Okay? So think about that, Virgo. So let's move on. So keep doing what you're doing. The revelation you got is beautiful. Keep working on yourself, loving yourself, showing yourself compassion to others, forgive yourself. But you got to figure out who you are. Why are you here? Because you can figure out that you don't need to do this. Okay? You don't need to do this. You feel me? And you find a lot of abundance. When you find the greatest amount of abundance when you know why you're here and what you're here to do. And typically, what you're here to do in this life, your purpose, you could actually still do this without whatever job you work, whatever business you do every day. Take that away, and you could actually still do this, whatever this is. You could still do it, and it still makes an impact. So Virgo, let's move on to career and money. Wait, let me make sure these is all. Oh, I seen one that wasn't. There it is. Okay. Okay. It says, embrace the wisdom of the unknown. I mean, that's also that, you know what I'm saying. Who are you? Venture off to figure out what that means. Recognition. Your money is looking good and solid. All right, Virgo. Whatever you are working on will win you the respect of others. You could earn a leadership position or get the recognition you deserve. Nice. That's too many. All right, Virgo. So the good thing is you figured it out, or you're figuring it out like, okay, I'm not going to be able to keep rocking like this. I got to fix this because this is going to get me in trouble, or I really, you know, screw something up, acting like an idiot. We got next level. Be a boss. You're either about to take your finances to the next level, or it's time that you do. If your finances haven't improved yet, you can be certain they will soon. There's a chance of something extra in the air. Congratulations, Virgo. Celebrate. You've accomplished so much, and you will accomplish much more. Take time off and celebrate your success. You deserve it. There may be an unforeseen increase in your income. Nice. So you are definitely on the right track. Okay, whatever you're doing, Virgo, keep doing it. You figured it out. Whatever this was back here, this ain't that. And you figured it out. You turned it around. You are definitely turning it around. So that's good. Somebody's growing up here. Leadership. Ow. It says it's time to step up into the leadership role in your own life. You can expect to succeed in any leadership positions. Your finances will greatly improve once you accept and step into your power. And part of stepping into your power, Virgo, is who am I? What am I here to do? Why am I here? Once you figure that out, it actually gives you a sense of freedom. You know what I'm saying? Once I decided to dig into like, who the heck am I? Like, why am I here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my finances got better. Like, because it's like that, excuse me, it's like that everyday robotic, you know, get up, go to work, get up, go do this, you know, open the store, whatever you do, like, it takes that humdrumness away from it. And when you truly know who you are, it gives purpose to almost every single thing you do. And when you move in that kind of energy, your money it gets better. I noticed that in my own life. I started putting more purpose to things, and, you know, it lines up. But when you leave your south node, okay, I'm going to just take these. When you leave your south node, that's when a lot of things change and get better for you. Okay, when you stop clinging to that behavior and clear a lot of that karma, and you move into your north node, just about everything you need is already on the path. You don't have to work as hard. Okay, you don't have to struggle as hard. I say this on my channel a lot, things are not as hard. You'll find that they're not as hard as they used to be when you start putting purpose to what you're doing. Everything just gets better automatically. You know, my mom is gone now, but I remember some of the things she was on me about before she died was purpose. You know, just know why you're here, why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And it's got to be greater than your kids, is what she would tell me. It's got to be greater than your family. It's got to be greater than, you know, your husband or whoever you're dating. It has to be greater than that. And I used to be like, all right, mom, whatever. I don't, okay. But I get it. I understand what she was trying to tell me. And when I started kind of moving in that manner, moving out of my south node, okay, up into my north node path, a lot of things got better. Leadership came. Money got better. Like it really did. Okay. So we got work hard in silence all the time. All the time. Stop telling people what you're going to do, what you're working on. And every time you do get success, every time you do celebrate, it's okay to sometimes have silent celebrations. Okay? Because Virgo, a lot of people are not happy for you like you think they are. All right? And you just don't want that negative energy in your space. Okay? So celebrate. Put yourself out there. Yes, absolutely get your recognition. But sometimes it's okay to just keep certain things, just, you know, just quietly celebrate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just to stay balanced with that. All right. You don't always have to, you know, let people know what you're working on, things like that too. Until the you know, it's done, then you can pop out and do whatever. But this is good. I really like this. I really like this for you, Virgo, because I remember going through something like this. And then this card that fell out was success will find you. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to do relation? Let me see. All right. Keep looking at my phone because when I was doing, I want to say the Taurus reading and the Pisces, it just kept, the video camera just kept cutting off and I was just talking, didn't even know the camera wasn't on. So I gotta keep checking to make sure it didn't drop. My office is like in the basement, so sometimes I'm gonna act crazy. All right, so Virgo, you figured it out that you was doing something that just that you got to put that away. You growing up, you grew up from it, and now you're finding your success. But I want you to still pay attention. You know, without all these things, who am I? Okay, and move with purpose. Do everything with purpose and intention. You know, good intention and good purpose. Sometimes it's just a matter of learning to just let go. You feel me? Like, it may not have been a situation where you were like real live on some, you know, weird controlling stuff. It could be where you just decide to let go and just let life work itself out. That's a beautiful thing too. That's also a part of leaving your south node, is learning to let go. Okay, and a lot of times when we do let go of something that we've clung on way too tight, it could be a behavior or a mindset or a way of thinking that I gotta be in control of this, I gotta control, I gotta do this. When you let go, the universe can go ahead and start bringing things in. But if you got your hands on it so tight, I might have said this in one of my other readings, the ancestors don't know what to bring you. They don't know what to help you with, because you got everything closed in so tight and you got everything in your grip. There's no room for the universe to work some things out with you and for you. Like, we're co-creators with the creator. So it's like, how can I work with you and co-create with you when you got a hold on everything so tight? You know what I'm saying? Let go. Let go so you can actually see some things working on your behalf. You know what I'm saying? That could have been the situation too. Somebody, either you or somebody else, Virgo, realized, I gotta let go. I gotta stop doing, you know, let me just let this go. All right. Third party, secret crush, Unexpected. Grass is greener. Okay, so there's somebody in a relationship or marriage with somebody and they're crushing or they fell in love with somebody else. Uh-oh. That's too many. That's too many. I'll take this one. Okay, so we got home. We got secret crush. Home. Grass is greener. Third party. And unexpected. So I think somebody's in a relationship with somebody or was, or marriage, and they actually like someone else. Somebody fell in love with somebody else. This could have been somebody that you already knew and you chose to marry somebody else or be with somebody else. Thought the grass was greener. Create a home situation with someone maybe. But then there's some unexpected communication. I don't know what that's about, but I feel like there's somebody that chose someone else, but they're still in love with another person, or they chose someone to build a family with or home with, but they're in love with someone else. Somebody's going to make it known, or they want to make it known, maybe. I heard myself popping the gum that time. Sorry, Virgo. I can't take the gum out because it helps me focus. I'm taking a little bit of time with yours, Virgo, because I forgot. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. That's way too many. Surrender. Okay. We got surrender here. So, somebody might be surrendering to their crush. Okay. Somebody might be realizing, like, no matter how much I keep trying to do this, it's not working because this is not where my heart is. My heart is somewhere else. That is a horrible feeling, Virgo. You got to work through that one because that one can be torturous. Regret. Toxic relationship. So I don't need to keep going. We get the gist, right? So third party, somebody chose, okay, somebody had a choice between two lovers. Somebody picked the wrong person. That's just the end of that. That's easy. You know, somebody thought the grass was greener elsewhere. It was not, because it's actually very toxic. And now there's a third party energy because your mind is not focused completely on your relationship. It's focused on somebody else. And somebody's in regret. They're realizing this shit didn't change. They done built a home with this person, but somebody's like, fuck it, I surrender. And I think somebody about to speak up. Let's see. Let's go with this one. So since there is someone, let's get these cards here that you do think of in the romantic. It's like it's not even the person that you're with, Virgo, or somebody connected to you, Virgo, is with somebody they don't really think about romantically because it's toxic. So we got mixed signals. I want to taste you. So somebody in a relationship with somebody else, or they sit in the house with somebody else thinking about eating you, Virgo. Or you're thinking about them. That's too many. I don't want to take these two. Or it's just the other way around. So a woman sitting in the house, she wants to, you know, think about putting her mouth on you, Virgo. But somebody's at home with someone else. And you know how that goes. You just, oh, this one flipped over. Submit to me. So maybe somebody wants you to be okay with the third party situation till they figure out what to do about it. That's what I just got. Somebody wants you to be okay seeing them. Or Virgo, you want someone to be okay seeing you, knowing that you are in this toxic relationship while you figure things out. That is definitely their choice. Someone's feeling rejected. Maybe by the person that they're with. Undress me slowly. I'm so hot for you. Too self-conscious. So Only you know what that's about, Virgo. Confidence is everything. We know that. So unless you're maybe feeling self-conscious that you made the wrong decision, somebody maybe is kind of in their ego and don't want to admit it to somebody. The card that came out was your eyes. Someone loves your eyes, Virgo, or you love someone's eyes. I had a sexual dream with you last night. So someone thinks of you, or they think of you as they fall asleep. They think about you during the nighttime. Maybe that's when you hit their mind the most, Virgo. Or you're thinking about someone a lot during the night hours, when it's bedtime, or you actually are having dreams. That's creepy, to have dreams about somebody else and you can land next to another person. I have been through that before many years ago. That's awful. It's creepy because you kind of wake up and you look over at the other person like, shit. Oh, okay. Been there, done that. All right, so your body, somebody likes your body, Virgo, or you like theirs. So we got this self-conscious card here. Virgo, if you're the one that likes somebody's body, they're very self-conscious about it, though. So there might be things that you could do to help make this person more comfortable, or vice versa. You know, if you're very self-conscious about your body, Virgo, you shouldn't be, because this person loves your body. That's some inner work you have to do on yourself. I'm a sucker for you. So you make somebody weak, or they make you weak. So this is good. Your money is fantastic, Virgo, but it's because, you know, you're discovering, you're doing something with purpose now, instead of just, you know, being an asshole about it. You know, trying to control everything, or you decided to just let go and let things happen and let things come to you. Learn how to attract. Maybe you're learning more of how to attract instead of chasing success. That's beautiful. That's still even, there's still like a letting go with that. But either way, you stepping out of your comfort zone, or you have stepped out of your comfort zone and it's working well for you. It says the thought of me eating that ass. All right, I'm gonna just leave that there. Just thinking about you turns me on. The way you move that body. So stop being self-conscious, Virgo. Nobody loves your body. Or Virgo, you gotta do something. Like, ultimately, it's this person's job to get their own self-confidence together and their self-esteem, but just find creative ways, you know, to make someone feel good about themselves, you know. But let me back this up. This was a marriage situation, and this is somebody that you actually want to be with, but this is not your spouse, or listen, you better wrap this up first. You better wrap up this stuff before you even get into all these roses. And like, this is going to get real sticky. This can get ugly for you if you don't. And that's still creating an illusion and causing confusion if you don't. That's still one of your past behaviors, okay? You got to take that mask off and start speaking your truth, all right? You can't control. It's just, sometimes you just can't help who you love. It is what it is, okay? So that's all I got for you, Virgo. And once again, I am so sorry I forgot your reading. Please forgive me. And you take care. Bye.